seats like that. I don't know. Like, is the cost of that, like, easier? Who knows? Who knows? I had some friends back in Portland that do that every year. There's 4 couples, so there's 8 people. And they just basically get, like, seats, and I think they get 4. So they get 4 seats all season long, and then they kind of have like a rotational scheme. So it's like at least half of them can go at once, but they have it all the time. Yeah. B-Rai, Jess and I were thinking that we just start hosting Golden Nights. Oh, you all want to come over for a night? You know what I'm saying. Have a party. Yeah. Fucking nights, dude. Fucking nights. Oh, pepper jack? Yeah, we're gonna do pepper jack for sure. Oh, some bacon? Yeah, we're gonna do some bacon for sure. Nights. Yeah. And then at the end we can say nights. Right? It's night, but at the end it's nights. See? But yeah, that would be fun. I'm hip to that idea. I really am. Also, Vegas night day details. Is that what it is? Yeah. Nights and then nights. Exactly. See? You get it. You get it. All right. Pepper jack. We've got some romaine lettuce. Lettuce. Bacon. There we go. You know what we'll do? I'm just going to cook this bacon on a sheet tray in the oven.
Did you seriously just drink the rest of our water?
Once this is all done, I will drink some water. I will hydrate with some water. Haze. Yeah, we'll do this in the oven. That'll be a lot easier than trying to fuck around. Spencery one time said, just show me a Google picture of the game logo and get 20% off your... What? See, that's what's fucking up. That's what's up, dude. The dispensaries and local businesses that give you deals. But they're also like, fuck. I'm like, well, hopefully that just means you'll, shit, you know? All right, we've got our bacon here. It's delightful. Fuck around, find out what? Why are you trying to do that? Only if you want to. I mean, it doesn't sound like something people would want to do. You know what I mean? All right. Bacon. Off to the side. We don't need this. We're going to get a little onion out because we're going to need that.
If you want to be a member of the Scuba Squad, you have to be smart.
Oh, God. Oh, God. It's the first time we've had to do this. It's the first time we've had to do this. All right. Ozzy, calm yourself. Be patient, kiddo. This is another tough one because I don't have my glasses on. Oh my God. Get in there, you fucking stupid thing. "5 minutes. Welcome in, buds." Where does this attach to? Where do we? Oh. Oh, there we go. Welcome to Camp Zaza. This is only redeemable during Camp Zaza. So you get this for 5 minutes. Welcome in. Hotbox the snorkel.
Ah, can't. It doesn't. It's a filter tip. Oh,
Not gonna work. Oh wait. No, it won't work. The nozzle. Look at the nozzle. You see that? It's not like just the topper. So dumb. So dumb. All right, there we go. Hey, you know the best way to cut onions if you got a problem with it? See now, I can't even see out. It's fogging up. What the hell? What are you talking about? These floaties are perfectly applied. All right? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. You just roll right up. Roll right up. I'm ready.
oh, hold on. I didn't preheat a tire earlier. I gotta turn that on. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, I got Popeye arms. Yeah.
I am's what I am's.
All right, we need to make an aioli. So we need to get that going. Oh, did I tell you guys what we're doing tomorrow for Baked and Caked? Did y'all hear what's gonna happen for Baked and Caked tomorrow? Huh? Did I? Hold on. You gotta wait a second. We gotta get our mise en place. Oh shit. Floaty's catching on stuff. Ah, there's a smaller one. Swim instructor Bubs. All right, What was I talking about? What were we talking about? Oh, baked and caked. Yeah. Yeah, baked and cake. All right.
Hey, don't mind me. I'm just.
We are
having
going
a
to be
stoner
making key
moment.
lime pie and Brazilian lemonade. And if you don't know why those two coalesce, you're going to find out tomorrow. Because that's all I'm talking about it from now. But every sub is 2 squats. And we're going to switch it up. Every 100 bits is a lunge. And every $1 tipped is a jumping jack. I don't know what you're saying. By those standards, you switch up the other stuff. And to that I say, we are the dreamers of dreams. And we are the music makers. I think you switch those, but either way, you get my point. Hold on, hold on. I'm getting a Brazilian while making lemonade? Yeah, that's right. I'm learning Brazilian. Just kidding, you learn Portuguese. You learn Portuguese. So our timer's about to go off. The bread will check up on it and see if it's ready, because if it is, we'll go right into it. I mean, we'll take it out of the oven. We won't go right into it, but we'll be able to put the bacon in at the very least. So we're just getting all our mise en place out for this wonderful aioli. Look at that. Huh? Look at us. Look at us. Doing things.
So delicious.
That timer's about to go off. I know it. OG, give him one to key lime
Where
smash.
have you been all my life?
Theog Nicole gifted a tier 1 sub to Key Lime Smash.
Key
They
Lime
have given
Smash.
1,012 gift subs in the channel.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Look at that. Look at that. Look at our ingredients. OG. Key lime smash. Key lime smash. All right, let's see. Oh, they're looking beauty. Ooh, yeah.
Cheers!
Cheers! Who's cheersing? 10 bits. Thank you for the 10 bits, Ozzy. Appreciate you. I think these can go in a little bit longer. I think those can go in a little bit longer. There we go. There we go. All right, what do we got? We got 36 minutes until 4:20. Did you guys see that bread? Couldn't really see it, but I wanted to put it back in before it got too far. I think the same thing happened. We added too much water to our steam. So there's really got to be a specific amount that we're just pouring in. That'll kind of steam activate, go from there, and then we can take it away. You know? You know what I mean? Who's ever had Brazilian lemonade before? From a restaurant, and they brought out, looked like, and tasted like lime green, lemon meringue. I was so disappointed. It probably had lemon or lime jello. My dad's had that before, too. They basically make lime jello with sweetened condensed milk. And probably some of that, like, packaged lime juice. And they pour it all like that. Oh, my goodness. Well, you look like a breath of fresh air. Good morning. Breath shit? Breathe shirt? What? What'd you call me, BB Jess? What? uh, I've had Brazilian lemonade. It's delicious, right? Red and Gentleman condensed milk. Gag. Yeah, pretty much though. I've had my own version of. What's your own version? I haven't, but Arnold Palmer's have been my thing lately. Pancake. I love an Arnold Palmer, dude. I'm a fucking dad in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like me an Arnold Palmer. It's delicious. I don't drink sodas, so it goes. BB Jess, how are you? How are things? We tested out a new summer drink. It's quite delicious. Guys, we made a strawberry basil drink that's pretty wonderful. We put soda water and crushed ice with it. The strawberry, it was strawberries, basil, and what else? Honey and salt. So I put it in the blender with condensed milk and some ice. Got it. Okay. You look like a breath of fresh air. Hey, you know what? Sometimes I do represent that. BB Jess, how are you? How was your trip? You went to DreamHack, right? How was it? Is that the titty mug? It's not a fucking titty mug. It's a tiki mug. Everybody think I'm saying titty. It's tiki. Tiki mug. All right? Tiki time mugs. Okay? Okay? Shit, guys. It's not a titty mug, okay? There are actual titty mugs that do exist, but this is not one of them. I mean, it kind of looks like there's boobs, but it's not. It kind of is, you know. Look, this is not a sexual thing. Don't make it one. Also, there's vodka in here. But not because that's part of it. It's just because I wanted to. No, BB Jess is not related to BB Bubs. No relation. I'm BB because they're my initials, guys. Okay? That's why. That's why. Not because I'm baby. All right? I think it is. I think it is nipples. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this. Look at this fucking bread. Ready? Look at this bread. Ooh. They're cousins. Yeah. We're like 8 cousins, 5 times removed. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right. Sexy loaves. I was gonna ask you about your name today. Yeah. No, it's my initials, not because I like, I'm BB, you know, like, no. Sorry, I shouldn't have said it that way. I just mean in the sense that I'm like, that wasn't my intention with the name. But some people do call me BB, and by people I mean Jess. Not BB Jess, my Jess. God. Hi. Some thick loaves. Don't they look good, though? Bubs, it's $5,000 plus tackets for a ticket for the night's games. Good seats, let's go. Tell Jess. What, for a ticket for the night's game? $5,000 per person for a seat at the Stanley Cup today? That's a flex I don't have. Look at this. Look at that. Ciabatta. House-made ciabatta. I'm not gonna lie, these are like the better looking loaves yet. Just little squeeze-ems. Just the little squeeze-ems. These are the best formed ones I have. And definitely switching them around, we're getting a more even, browner color because it's on, putting in the shelves. But I still think there's too much steam in our oven at the time of putting our loaves in. So I need to be a little bit more careful with that aspect. And I think when it comes to the bottom, I need to do a little bit more flour. They were kind of doing what I wanted them to do, but they didn't fully do it. So I think just a touch more flour on the bottom, and these are going to be awesome. Those are going to be fucking great. I'm so excited. Guys, I'm so excited. Like, getting this recipe down, I know it's kind of like, Bubs, you're going to have all these recipes and it's going to be the end of the summer. But you know what, guys? That's okay. That's okay, because we're talking longevity style here, all right? These recipes will just be reused next summer and all that kind of stuff. When stuff starts popping off, we'll be ready. We've been stupid. We haven't been doing this stuff to begin with, all right? So now we're doing it the hard way. We're experimenting with these recipes, and for me, when it comes to this stuff, I'm like, I don't want to do recipes that are going to be like, oh, that's really cool, guys. Like, we did it once, it worked. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Let's do R&D on stream so that when we do stuff on YouTube and all that, we can do videos for the final result. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? We can still make videos and all that of other things for like reels and all that, but as far as this goes, yoo-hoo! Thick loaves save droves? It's a good start. It's powdered toast, man. It's a good start. I'm not going to say no to that, but I think we need to develop it a bit more. All right. We're making an aioli. We've got an egg yolk. I'm going to need to get more Dijon soon. I'm going to make more Dijon soon. Not make, get. I don't want people to think I make Dijon, because I don't. I'm not that cool. I could make wild mustard, but, you know. Sometimes there's just a really good deal going on.